If only I had a better countdown. Oh, wait, I do.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
'All right, welcome aboard. It's time for Sketching the Privateer. We've made it to 150 episodes of this. Can you believe that? Yeah. If I had an Indiegogo campaign going, people would be upset with me as long as it's taken me to do this, right? But I don't have anything like that. This is just a project I've always wanted to do. I'm taking my time and hopefully doing it right. Hope you guys are enjoying. What's going on, guys? It's good to see you. 150 episodes. That is crazy. It's good to see you guys. Of course, over here in the chat, we've got the hardest working wrench in the business. He's the first one in today. He says, "Heidi ho there, nerds and nerdettes out there." And Juliet, our friend from across the pond, is here. It's good to see you. Let's see. Well, of course. I swear. We just can't get away with just one now, can we? We can't do that. Hang on a second. Let me find my stuff. I just got done uploading some new videos just for one person. But, yeah, I've still got this one.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
150 episodes on page 5. That's because I've never done this before. So kiss my booty. Besides, man, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. When you gotta, this isn't all I do. You know what I mean? I'm not Ethan Van Sciver. I don't just sit here and draw comic books all day. I've got other things I do. So, you know, that's the way it goes. But it's coming along. Juliet says, "Congrats, thank you very much, young lady. I appreciate it." Yeah, man. 150 episodes, dude. That's crazy, isn't it? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. The weekend is upon us. I've got one more day of work, but I'll be done with that in the morning. Getting ready for a whole bunch of family to descend on me during right around the 4th, man. My aunt is coming in. One of my daughters is coming in. My brother's coming in. It's it's going to be chaos around here starting around July 1st. So, looking forward to seeing my loved ones and everything. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a good 4th of July coming up. Yeah, and 4th of July to me is a great holiday. You know, I mean, you guys see what I've got for a. Hang on, let's see. I don't know if I can show it. Well, I should be able to show it. Hang on a second. Let me just blow this up full size so it doesn't look completely stupid. Yeah, you see what my wallpaper is back here. It's the American flag. So, you know, and my comic book character is a pirate from the American Revolution. I think it's well established how patriotic I am. So, let's see. I should send you the Womack clip. Womack clip. What is that, Vince? Tell me what it is, because you do stuff for me all the time. If you give me a clue, I'll get it up here. Let's see. I'll probably be lying in bed, suffering in silence on the weekend. I hear you, brother. Yeah. Well, see, Vince and Juliet across the pond. You know, so I don't know exactly where Vince is. He keeps that on the QT, which is smart, but I believe Juliet is in jolly old England. I believe, pretty sure that's where she's at. But, anyway, let's put the comments up on the board, and we'll go ahead and get the stream going here. I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and share some of the history before we get started drawing today. I made a little video a few years back. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Pretty sure I have it still. I just have to look real quick. Let's see. Streaming videos. I made a little montage of the stuff that let's see, comic book work. Boom, boom, boom. Let's check it out. It should be in here somewhere. Take a look at it. There should be a little montage in here of stuff that I put together. Is it that one? Yeah, that's a little long, but this will give you an idea of it. Let me see. Oh, okay. It's acting stupid. Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and show you some of this. This is the history of the comic book. A little montage I put together a while back. You guys let me know if you can hear this. Okay. Here I'm going to put it full screen, and you guys let me know if you can hear it. Okay. How you guys doing? Good to talk to you. I'll be monitoring the chat while I work. This is the. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and Twitch stream the entire process of doing the comic books. Yeah, so I started on Twitch. I wasn't even doing YouTube back then. Enjoy. I'm going to be doing my sketches. You see here, there's some of my artwork. It's already on. It's on display there in a slideshow above my face camera. That was me on the first episode. Here, let's go ahead and throw me in there too. That was me in the first episode. That was the first meetup that I was at back in the day. As you can see, it was at Gators in Dallas. We had a good time. I was with first time I met Culture and Brian. And I was a little bit plastered. Cool. But you know what? Because I believe.
Joe's Atmosphere. How's it going, Joe? It's nice to meet you, man. For 499. Awesome. Had a ball guarding Casitos gear at Gators with Brahma. Good to finally meet you, comics. You guys are all killing it. keep on keeping on. Well,
Yeah,
you,
dude.
Joe.
We appreciate. Yeah, we absolutely appreciate Joe. Joe was killing it there. You
Right.
gotta check out his channel. He's putting it together and he's excited. We met a lot of people who were excited to just get started in doing this, and boy, howdy they.
Wow, that was a while
yeah.
ago. Look, Drew's on
He's
the
working
panel.
on a comic book. You showed me some of the art, and the art's fantastic.
What?
The art,
Nice.
the art
Dude,
is really
get in
good.
touch with me. I'll bring you on my comic book stream I do on Friday night. We'll talk about it. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I was on the 58th edition of Comic Shop Talk.
Last but not least, the first time on here as well. Mr. Joe's Atmosphere.
That's where
Welcome
that was
to Comic
when
Shop
I
Talk, sir.
the
How
only
are
time
you?
I ever
How you
talked to
doing, bud?
Klobby.
It's good to see you. I appreciate you having me on, man.
My pleasure.
I've been hanging around the shows. I watched Bobby's show last night after Mark C's with a D
Mark here to
review.
see.
And yeah, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for having me. Really, I appreciate it. Nick.
Met Ironcaster that night and everything.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure.
We had a good time.
And all right. So before we geek out some more and show off.
Let me fast forward this a little bit.
Joe here.
They had me show off my
things
stuff.
that I did up for a Comic-Con we're having in August. My wife is the captain of the crew of Barkus and Meow, and their theme this year is Barkus and Meow Goes Geek. It's a crew in northern Louisiana that is run by a bunch of animal rescues and stuff like that. And she's the captain this year, and she got to pick the theme, so she's going to cosplay as this character. This is the wife of the privateer, my main character. She's the Royal Fox is who she is, and that's the one for the privateer. And I'm going to have these available at her booth at the Comic-Con.
She's calling me a fecker. Hang on, are you over there on the other one? Hang on, I've got it. I just
Patriot.
he's there. Damn
I've
it!
been writing stories about this guy for
So much
more
for
than 20
monitoring the
years,
chat. I am
and
monitoring
I'm
it. It's just
finally
oh
now
god,
57,
low
not
spec.
working
You get me every time, bro.
manufacturing anymore, and I've got time to do it.
I added you to Thread to be
Starting
on the show if
putting
you wanted
the
to.
pencil on the paper to make him come to life. So that's what I got going on.
Number 58.
Like I said, these
I have to
posters are
check
gonna be available at
if
Comic-Con,
I was around at the time.
and,
I don't know if you were or not.
It's just
Not
some
sure.
of the artwork I've been doing for it. I've actually got, if you take a look at the playlist, I'm 3 pages into the book, sketching it, and
Yeah,
looking forward to doing more.
I only had 3
Right there.
That's
Yeah.
what's tough, man.
Going.
books
So,
plotted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that, Clobber. We're exactly the
Same
same
age,
age.
man.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, me and
Well,
Klobby
the old guy
are the
around
same
here.
age. Yeah,
You know it, man. But yeah, I haven't,
same state and everything.
I'm
He
doing
he
it.
lived
I've
down in
never
Baton
done a
Rouge.
comic book before. You see my drawing tables back here. That's how I'm doing it, and I hope to find a venue to put it out there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I'm hoping that I will hear about that on this show and talking to you guys and
When
maybe you
it's
can-
ready,
Yeah.
you will come on here. We will go
Yeah,
nuts
Nick
with
Nick really
California.
wants me to get this
For
done. He's
sure.
always
I-
talking to me about
What
it.
I'm hoping to
huge,
get from you guys,
and
especially
we'll
guys like
talk about
Clobber and guys that have worked in the industry, I want to find out the best way to put it out there. You know what I mean? So,
Do you have
Look,
any
guys-
influence for your art, man? Any favorite artists or anything like that?
oh, my favorite, I'll tell you right now, my 2 favorite artists. My favorite, he did the cover for the first crossover between the biggies, Ross Andrew.
Ross Andrew.
His
and-
run
yeah.
on Spider-Man is my favorite. So, you know,
we
that's
just
that's-
inked that. We just reviewed that book, by the way.
no kidding.
A couple of
Wow.
weeks ago, a buddy of
I
mine
missed
reviewed
it.
it. Ross
I told you I'm
Andrew.
new to this, man,
Nick
but
Fury.
I'm really glad I ran into Nick watching. I think it was Yelling at Parked Cars,
Yes.
and I've been following all you guys.
Anyway, it goes on for a little bit, but that was the first edition. That was the when I first started. When I was on Nick's show, I only had like 3 friggin' pages drawn. Can you believe that shit? Is that crazy? Is that absolutely nuts? It's crazy, man. Too much. Let me get this thing going so we can get some work done today, because we're pretty close to having a 0 issue ready for Amazon. What is it? Kindle? Is that what they use? Is Kindle, I think? I'm not sure. I don't know what they use. But let's see. I've got to close out all this stuff. And, one thing I got to do before I forget about it, I've got to set up the, this thing not to turn off before I get too far, because it'll cut the stream. If the iPad goes dark, and goes back to its home screen, then it'll shut off. But anyway, 150 episodes. You guys can see, and everything I've done so far on the book is there. A lot of the majority of it was me sketching the first two issues. The first two issues are plotted. There's 20 pages per issue, because I want to do it the old school way. You know what I mean? Hang on a second. Vince says, by the way, you should hook up with Nick, because we are nearing Klobby's comic shop issue number 38. Would be great to see you over there again for that episode. Really? God, has he had 58? Yeah, we just passed a year, which would be 52 weeks, right? Wow. That's crazy. Because I know he changed the name of the show to that back then. So, yeah, that would be cool. I'll talk to him about it. I'll have to look and see which number they're on. Let's see. And now you can start the music. I thought I already did. You can't hear the music? Can't hear the music? Should hear the music. No? Yes? Maybe? Today is episode 50. Okay. Got it. So there's 8 weeks, 2 months. All right. I'll get a hold of him. I'll have the, I'll have that, zero issue on Kindle here before that's up. So yeah, maybe I'll get on there to promote that. No music on my end. Okay, well, let's try this then. Let's go ahead and close that out, and we'll re-share it and see if that works. I thought I had music going. How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Is it right on time? He said now. Okay. All right. Is that good? Too loud? What do you think? I'm going to put it on shuffle real quick so we don't get the same thing over and over. But anyway, okay. Let me go check on low spec before he chews my ass. Nah, he's just testing me. He's just over there testing me. Yeah, I see you over there, guys. I see you. I just get, you know what I've got to do? I know I've seen other people do it. So I know I can hook up the Rumble on here. I just, I got to figure out how. Okay, let's see. Procreate. Here we go. I did a little bit more work this week. I refined the helicopter a little bit. And I got some more done on the girl. This was on the Drink and Draw show on Wednesday over there on Pop Culture Minefield. That's the logo for it. This work I did here was on this episode right here, the Harley Davidson Marlboro Man one. So if you missed it, go back and check that out for sure, man. But anyway, one thing I've got to do though, let's check it out real fast before we get to work today. I've got to see if I've got. You know what? Okay. Let's put it to you guys. You guys tell me what you think about this. I have several things I can use for the cover of the Zero issue. I don't want to use the actual cover art for. Hang on. Let me see if I can find another way to do this. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. So, you think I should use. Well, I know I'm not going to use this one. Not going to use this one. This is going to be the actual. That's issue number 1's cover. So I gotta stick with that, right? But I have several of them that I could use for. So let's. I wish I knew how to put up a poll. Vince, do you know how to put up a poll? Because I don't. Hey man, what's going on, Real Wade? He says hashtag waiter raid. It's good to see you, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it. And he, of course, hits us with the biggie. Hang on. I don't want you to think I'm not paying attention. Let's see. Where is it?
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right. Good to see you, Wade. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for being involved, man. Appreciate it. Ask your lady. Huh. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That's funny. Yeah. See, Vince, I love Vince because he's a dirty old man like myself. Okay. So we could use this one as the cover. You know, the classic portrait of the privateer, right? We could use this one, which is kind of an action shot of it, you know? And let me see. I wonder if I can make it black and white. I don't think I can. I think I filled everything in. Yeah, see? I put it all. This is before I knew what the hell I was doing. Let's see if I got a black and white on this one. Well, kind of. I kind of do. I could probably fix one up. That's pretty close to a black and white. I could probably get the blue out of there, you know? Or that might look cool right there with just that highlighted, right? I don't know. What do you think? Let's see. He says, sorry, puppet born. Cool. And I wanted to say I'm alive still. Very good. I think polls can be done on top of the chat with the 3-dot menu. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm looking at my brother's playlist. Okay. Let's come over here. We'll hit that. We'll mute that one. You should still hear the music. But, well, of course, it's taking its time. The chat coming up. Okay. Anyway, what do you think? Maybe that'd be a good one right there. Black and white with the blue hat. Let's go ahead and get the color back up there, though. I don't want to think I've screwed something up. Okay. Definitely don't want to use the Royal Fox, but I could use that one. The one with both of us on it. I don't know. I like that one. But yeah, that's definitely not going to have a black and white version to it, though. Although, hang on a second. Wait. You have a... Look at that! I look like a ghost back there, don't I? Wow. Yeah, I really didn't know what I was doing when I started this. Oh, wow, look at that. How cool. I can take different elements out of it. It's cool. All right, so let's go with... I could have sworn I made a poster of each one, though. Maybe we did that on my wife's computer. I'm not sure. She ordered them, so she may have put it together on her computer. Let's see. So yeah, there's the choices. We could do the classic, the action pose, or do I use the pencil sketch of the family portrait maybe for the cover of the Zero issue? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I think I can come up with, because I did a colorized version of that one somewhere. Where is it? Why is it not on here? Oh, it is there. It's just I've got all the layers turned off. Hang on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I could do a black and white version of it there. Let's turn off the sketch. Go to white background. What do you think of that one? That looks pretty cool. What do you think? The family portrait in just black and white? That looks pretty neat to me, man. I don't know. Looks pretty tough. I mean, you zoom in on it, it looks pretty nifty. I don't know. I'll decide. You guys got any ideas? Just let me know. But I think that one might look pretty cool. Okay. Let's turn the sketch off and put the background color on. There we go. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get some Nork done today. Like I said, you remember last episode, I copy and pasted the helicopter from the other page onto here. And I got started on, hang on, I'll go ahead and show you the video. Hitting the wrong buttons. Bump. And let's see, where is it? Where is it? Video. Time lapse replay. Okay, here we go. So I had done a lot of this already, and you'll see me color the privateer's face down here on the bottom. Did a lot of that. Right? This was already done. What I did this week, though, okay, I think right about there ought to get it. It was most of the work on this. I had drawn her already, right? And there we go. Episode before, I had taken the helicopter and copied and pasted it, right? Okay, so this is what I did on the show the other day. I did a bunch of work on that panel. Actually, I think I did all this the other day on the last episode. So you see here now I'm starting to work on it. Yeah, here it is right here. Did a lot of tweaking of some different things. And, one thing, I'm kind of proud of myself. I looked at the other picture. And if you notice at the start, the torpedo on the outside is actually in the drawing. Hang on. Let me back it up if I can. Is it going to let me? No. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just being a pain. Okay, you notice that it's there. The ping, right? The Chinese torpedo. But you'll notice that I get rid of it. I actually thought about it for a second. And here in a minute, you'll see it get erased. There it is right there. I got rid of it because that is the one that gets dropped, right? It can't just magically reappear, right? Let's see. He says, sorry, I was browsing Nick's channel not long before your appearance on Comic Shop Talk. I did my first time watching Toxic Tuesday about maybe a month apart. Really? Very cool, man. Very cool. But anyway, that's what I did on Pop Culture Minefield this week. I worked on putting some of the details into the helicopter there. So, and another thing I did, which needed to be done, was when I drew this, I got the ropes and everything out here, but I keep forgetting that there's a metal part on the inside of the deck. So I had to adjust that too. What I'm talking about is these three lines here. Okay. You see these three lines right here? Two of them are the railing cables. And then this is actually on the inside of the ship. And I guess I need to color that somehow. The light would be shining on it. But you know what I need to do? What's going to help this is I need to put the horizon line in here. Now, from that angle, the horizon line would be pretty low, I believe. Let's make the horizon line right about here. That looks good to me. Okay, so we're going to come through here. Actually, no. Let's do it this way. Let's pick our layer. And the layer's different. Okay, I'm going to add a layer. Okay. And then I'm going to use that line. And I'm on this layer, right? And I'm going to take it. I'm not even going to worry about what's in front of it. I'm just going to sit here and draw it. And then pull it down. Get it even. And then I'm going to come in with the eraser and just erase it where I need to, right? Make sure we're on syrup when we're erasing, though. That way we can get it done quicker. Let's blow it up. See here, I don't have to worry about messing anything up because it's on a different layer, right? I'm not messing with my picture at all. And if you look really closely, I don't know if you can see that on your monitor, but there's a dim remembrance of that line right there. I noticed that when I was doing the helicopter part, the rotors, that was on there. That's pretty cool. I guess it's in case you screw something up. I don't know. But anyway, there's a horizon line. We got that. Let's, I see one line that needs to be fixed right here. But that's on a different layer. Let's go ahead and merge this down. Let's see, merge down. Okay, so that's all you have to do if you want to do something quick. That's one thing I'm starting to use on here a lot. Okay, right here you see the line goes right through her knuckles. Oh, I got to remember that's not a different layer. Damn it. Okay. Take it easy. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Hey, I see that the man is here. Let's say hi to him real quick. Here we go. The mascot of the show.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim is here. He says hello. He says I got the day off. Let's see. Vince says sadly I missed the Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man stream. Need to still watch that one. Yeah, we had a good time. We derailed a lot in that one. And he says you said come. Well, I'm sure I did. I don't know what I was talking about. You know me. You guys can pick up. You guys can clip me all day. Let's see. Social Stream Ninja. He keeps telling me about Social Stream Ninja, man. I'm so happy that you showed me that, but I don't even know if I'll ever have the time to even play with that thing, man. But anyway, let's get back to work here. Let's see. Low Specs telling me about the Social Stream Ninja. Okay, wait a minute. Uh-oh. I think that line's got to come through here too. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I can do it pretty easy. Well, you know what? Why take any chances? Just add another layer. And we'll just start here and draw it right through. And then even it up. All right? That'll be close enough. Now we'll erase it. Voila. And I was right. It would have shown up right there. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. And merge down. Right? Okay. Got that all done. Okay. So, let's see what we got. We got fire. We got flame. Guess we should have shrapnel all over the damn place too. I got to check out the deck of one of these things and see what it's made of. If it's got slats or what. I don't know. Because part of the deck's been chewed up. And her hair, we want to give it a little bit more shading, but at the same time, we want it to have. Is that on syrup? No, it's on Bakersfield. Actually, wait a minute. Remember where your light source is. Remember where your light source is. So it's to the top and to the right, right? So everything over here is going to be highlighted. So the stuff around the edges, what's going to be darkened up, right? Okay, so coming out of here is where we're going to see this. And actually, I don't like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and let's erase that brow line. And then we'll create it for ourselves here. Look at this. Let's just, okay. Where's my eraser? There it is. Okay. We'll get rid of all this. And we'll turn the sketch on. That's what we need to do. That's why you got the sketch, to remember where your stuff's at, right? And then we're going to take that. And then this is what we want to do with the hair, I think. I think that's going to look better. And it's coming to the right, so we're going to have to, we'll go a little bit less each time. And then maybe a little bit of a fold in here, a little bit of a shade, not much. And then right here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a straight line with her until right about there. So let's go ahead and erase some of that. And then go ahead and give it some more of this. Keeps wanting to change on me. Sorry, guys. I'm concentrating right now. We tend to get to concentrating and not paying attention. I know. We're just horrible people, us artists. The way we do this stuff. Let's see what it looks like without the sketch there. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. Okay, now that I've got the brow line done, let's come in here with a little bit longer stuff on this side. Right? Her hair's in a bun, obviously. Okay, so underneath her fingers, that's going to be damn near black, right? So we're going to close this in. Oh, come on. Don't be a pain. And then we'll take this thing and give her a little, yeah. Okay. No. I was just moving that. Look at this. Sorry, bastard. Oh, good. When I got rid of it, it changed. Okay, cool. Like it. All right, so we got that. let's go ahead and let's get this thing on syrup, and we'll put some heavy black in here on some parts of the finger. Oh, wait, got a little wiggly on me there, and I want to get. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. I just gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Go darken that up on that side. Make the side of the finger black. Listen to this guy riffing. He's trying to riff. This is my brother. Getting down. He's getting down on it. Okay. Now, I believe the head's going to cast a shadow here, so let's go ahead and do that. I feel like it's going to cast a shadow. All right, let's see. Bump and come on. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks good. Sleeve's going to cast a shadow as well, right? So let's do that on the arm. Okay. Getting a little bit better at that, aren't I, folks? But I think we're going to have that light, and then we'll come on here, a little bit of black. We don't want to make it look like she's got hair on her arms, guys, now. We don't want to do that. Okay, her hand that's down here, need to put a little more detail in that. And then the fingers will cast a shadow, of course. And then she's got, let's erase this part right here, because I'm sorry, let me go ahead and blow this up so you guys can see what's up. Yeah, I'm going to take that and I'm going to erase that line because we all know the way it works. Your finger folds like that. And then we'll put some dark shade underneath there. All the way down to here. Okay, we got to fix this. We've got two joints here that I'm not showing. So she's not going to have an elongated thumb or anything, but I need to show more than one joint here. So let's erase up to here. Let's come out this way with a knuckle there and a knuckle here. And it's going to look something like this. And right up to here. You got to watch it with the hands, man, because if you screw up the hand, you're going to screw up the whole picture. Okay. So this really needs to be joined a little bit. Thusly. Hang on. I'm screwing this up. First of all, I'm making that too dark. Okay. Here's the eraser. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a dip here. A little bit of a dip. Then back out to the knuckle here and show the knuckle here. And the top of the knuckle there. So we'll erase here into there. There we go. That's more like it. Thusly. Okay. And then this is going to be shaded all the way up to that part right there. You know how your hands kind of, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm looking for right there. There it is. Okay. And so that's the top of that knuckle. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then we got to put the fingernails in there, right? Thusly, I think we're going all the way black on the last part of the hand. Okay, so there you go. We got all that in there. Like the way that's looking. Like the way it's all looking. I'm thinking right here we've got a little bit of a dead space underneath her eye. It's a very expressive, bulging eye. Feel like we need maybe the top of the nostril here. Maybe. Yeah. And we need some shade marks here for underneath the cheekbone. Maybe on this side too. And then we want to put some shade over here for sure. Maybe blacken that all the way up right there. Now, we don't want this to look like hair, but we do have to have some shade here. Okay. As long as you make it uniform, you should be all right. You could do it with color too. I mean, you could definitely do that. Okay, so we got that. I think we can achieve the rest with the, well, no, she needs to be casting a shadow, right? Top right, going down this way. So, hang on. This one I'm going to mark it for right now. I haven't decided what color the deck's going to be yet. I think it's gray, but I'm not sure. Okay, we've got that. Now the rest of the body, let's see. Down this way. So it's going to be about here. Let's get the eraser out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm drawing. I'm drawing 100 miles an hour here. Damn, and we're almost done with the show. Good gosh. Only got an hour on Fridays. I'm just going to mark it this way for now. I think we'll actually show this more. I mean, I could blacken that in, guys, but I just don't know what that would look like. You know? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, she's fighting to get up, right? That's her right there. When I get to draw on this part of it, that's her getting blown back towards the front of the ship, right? So we got to detail those guys next time around. Well, actually, hopefully I can get that panel done. Because look, guys, all I need to do is finish this page right here. And I already started on page 5. We got page 1, right? And it'll appear in the 0 issue like this. Just like that right there. All right. We got page 1, page 2. And I think I've got a, let's see. Yeah, turn the color off there. Okay. And then we've got, I know everybody's saying, what's with the hole in his head? Right? That's page 2. And we'll go ahead and leave that colored. You know, it's all it is just, you know, it's the logo put on there. Here's page 3. Already done with page 3. Page 4, right? We're almost finished with page 4. Once we're done with page 4, all I have to do is do the heavy details on page 5, which is almost done already. Right? I think I'm going to take that helicopter and stick it in there again. You know what I mean? Why not save some time, right? Why not? But that's going to be the 5th page of it. And then I'll release that 0 issue for people to check out. See how many times it gets downloaded, right? I got some cool pictures coming up, though. I mean, guys, I really wish all of you would go to Subscribestar and check out the first issues on there. I've got to put the second issue's plot up there. I mean, when I say plot, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the initial sketch for each page. That one right there is a guy up here on top shooting an RPG at him, and they're having a conversation right before it hits. And then down on the bottom part, you see the van go up. So yeah, that you can see the entire first issue on Subscribestar. I've got both of the first issues done. So, already plotted. So anyway, let's see. Oh, Christian showed up. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Christian Delorme. Always good to see you. Vince says, still need to listen to your surprise stream on Tuesday. Surprise stream on Tuesday. Don't know what you're talking about. What is it with you and characters killing one another? Hey, man, it's a struggle. It's a war between communist reign and the privateer. Let's see. What was Vince talking about up here? I still hear looking at this photograph when I see that panel. Yeah, right. Let's see. Long fingernails in the Coast Guard. Should ask someone who knows regulations. Yeah, true. You're right. I'm just trying to show that she's a female. That's it. You know, according to AI, fingernails must be kept clean and trimmed with no visible signs of dirt or debris. There you go. Doesn't say anything about length. Good man, Vince. Let's see. One of the few times I want to make an X account so I can catch your and Corey streams. Yeah, talking about Vince. Talking about Christian. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Check out Christian for sure. I didn't know you were talking about him. His surprise Tuesday stream, huh? Did you have a surprise Tuesday stream, Christian? All right, look, it's about time for me to get out of here. But yeah, you guys, real quick before we get out of here, and you guys can send me comments on the page and stuff. You know, I've got a post up on the YouTube channel. Just go comment over there what you think the cover should be for the X issue. Like I said, we can use that one. I'm thinking I like this though. I'm really thinking I like this right here. Really thinking I like that one right there with just the blue in the hat, you know. Maybe I just finish in all the blue on that one, right? Because that looks really cool. What's funny is you see that right there? That's on the actual sketch. You know what that is, guys? That was me during a stream teaching somebody when I was drawing that picture. During a stream, teaching somebody how to draw an eyeball. That's what it was. Yep. So, anyway, it's time to get going, guys. We got that one. We've got. Hang on, let me blow that up big. We got that one. We got this one that I can use. This one of the Royal Fox and the Privateer. Or we could use this one, but if I use this one, I don't want to give away the colored version of it yet. So I'm thinking either we go with just sketch. Hang on. Just the sketch, maybe, or the ink version of it. Maybe, since it's a 0 issue, maybe we go with the ink version. You know what I mean? Maybe we go with that. Anyway, you guys give me input. Tell me what you think, which one we should use. I'm personally leaning towards the family portrait because I love the family portrait. I think it's awesome. But anyway, let's let you guys know what's going on with the channel here before we get out of here. And I'm sorry, the music has been cut off like a dumbass. Sorry about that. Let's see. Ariel says, I kind of like just the blue hat and the eye patch as the cover. I do too. I like that one. I think it's cool. Let's see. If I would go with the ink, I don't know. I would think the sketch version would be more collectible worthy. Well, there you go. I blame Tim. He says, yeah, you should blame Tim for the lack of sound. Yes. Ariel, what boobs should be for the X cover? Boobs? Okay. Okay. I'll see if I can't put some boobs on it somehow. Sure. Well, I mean, you get a hint of bosom in the family portrait. You do. Hang on, let me throw it up here one more time. If you look right there, that's my lady's chest right there. So, you know. There you go. Okay. So, you guys, I swear to God, you keep me on here forever if I let you. All right. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel. First of all, I want you guys to remember that. Let's see. Can I get this over here? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Remember, go by and check out the website, JoesAtmosfere.com. You want to go check that out? You know, it's got everything about the history of me and what I've done over my career, and it's got my streaming schedule. It's got the beginnings of a marketplace, and it's got pencil sketch portraits that's on commission. And if you click on that, it takes you right to my email, which is on the bottom of the page. Or you can always click that little message thing on the bottom right-hand corner that's on every page and get a hold of me that way. So if you want to get something done, Christian's got one of mine. I did one of him and the Fair Mill for an anniversary they had. And Ariel says, Tim shall be blamed. There you go. But anyway, you guys go by the website, JoesAtmosfere.com, and check it out. All the links for this stuff, Vince has already put in the chat, so go check it out. Then you've got my Subscribe Star. You can go check that out. You get heads ups on what's going on with the channel and what episodes are coming and stuff like that. Plus, for a mere fee, you can check out all the plotted pages of the Privateer comic book and download them and look at them. For just $5, you can look at all the artwork, and then for $1, you can read all the stories. The family portraits on there. Different stuff I've done. This right here is the Privateers. It's the plot for the first issue of the Privateer. You can check that out. This is what I did the sketches off of. This is the writing I did. Okay, so you can go check that out for $1. All the written word is $1 to check out because the origin stories are on there. You've heard me read them on the show before. They're all on there, and like I said, I'll be putting the layout for the second issue up there, and I'll explain that here in a second. But anyway, go check me out on Subscribe Star, and also we want you to follow us on YouTube, Rumble. Hang on, I got to refresh that. I know I'm on live over there because I've been trying to keep up with Low Spec over there. Did he say anything else over there? Let me see. Yeah, they're talking boobs over there. Yeah, he's talking about a social stream ninja. You want to do that, and you also want to check out the Twitch page, which you know, this is how I broadcast the show on there. Kick as well, I'm on there. X, of course, you want to follow me over there. And you want to follow us on Facebook. And don't forget that the Privateer has his own page on Facebook as well. If this thing will load, I guess because I'm live streaming, it's taking a second. Yeah, if you search for him, he's a he's a fictional character, and it's the Privateer. You can find him over there. He's been on there for many, many years, since 2011, I think, something like that. But anyway, that's all my channels. You want to check all those out, okay? And give us a follow and all that good stuff. Let's see. Here's a book. Can I access now? Oh, Vince, maybe I can get a code or something to send you. I don't know. But let's see. What are these guys talking about? But you just want us to look at your daughter's chesticles? Shame. No, I don't. They're incredible. You guys are so freaking weird. Stop it. Get all your lore. That's right. You get all the lore on that for sure. Let's see. Don't have a buck. Here's a bill. I hear you. Okay, so let me let you know what's going on with the channel. Of course, you know you're watching Sketching the Privateer. We do it every Friday at 1 p.m. for an hour, and actually an hour over these days because I love talking to you guys, man. So, you know, I need to do more impromptu streams is what I need to do. Don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, you want to go and check out our good man, John Das Wolfen. And he's going to New Vegas. He's on the train going to New Vegas. So you definitely want to check that out tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time over there on Pop Culture Minefields channel. Knock will be there, and Martin Acosta Santana to give him as much hell as possible. So you guys go give him hell too on Pop Culture Minefields channel at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight. And then, of course, the Brothers Hack the Matrix Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Highlander and I let you know everything that you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, the Drink and Draw is back on Monday morning for Military Monday. This last week, I wasn't able to be there because I had to work on my hot water heater. It was messing up. So, but definitely go check out the replay of their Uncommon Valor one. I love the guy all the way to the right, bottom right, Tim Thomerson. He was a comedian back in the day, but it's got a great cast. This movie's really good. Patrick Swayze when nobody knew who he was and all the good stuff. You guys go check it out on Pop Culture Minefield. We'll be back with another one I don't know what movie they're doing, but we'll be back at 10 a.m. Central Time on Monday. And then at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's That 70s Rock Fans channel, and it's time for It's Only Talk and Roll. I don't know what he's doing this week. I tried to get a hold of him before the stream, but I didn't. I haven't checked it, so I don't know what he's going to be doing. But you guys come on over to his channel at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday, and you'll see something new and exciting. Don't know what it is yet. He might just be playing a video game. But if you missed our show on Brian Wilson, you definitely want to go check that out here and on the Bumble, because we actually played some music on the Bumble. So you guys go check it out. The tribute to Brian Wilson was a lot of fun last week. That's 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, Papa Joe Gamer After Dark comes your way at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. This time around, it's going to be Lantern Monday. We're going to be doing the Lantern thing. Me and Lunatic are going to be playing with our Lantern characters with the new DLC on DC Universe Online. It's the last Monday of the month, so we're going to be playing DC Universe Online this week, and then we'll get back with the 13th episode of Mass Effect 2 the week after. But don't forget, it's going to be DC Universe Online this Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Wednesday at 3 o'clock, it's time for another drink and draw with Gary over on Pop Culture Minefield. And if you missed the Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man one, go rewatch it. We had a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. That drink and draw with Gary comes your way every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, it is time for State of the Atmosphere, my favorite show I do all week, when I get to talk about all the stuff I love: movies, TV shows, comic books, games, all that good stuff. Pop culture update, all that stuff comes your way at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then it's right back around here for Sketching the Privateer. So for myself and the hardest working wrench in the business, Vince Womack. Vince, I will download the video that you sent me, and we'll have it all ready to go. He says, cheerio, guys and gals. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. And Ariel says, until next time, everyone, stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Juliet says, see you later. And this week, Brian is gaming. Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate. Okay, so we're doing Baldur's Gate again this week. So you guys definitely want to check that out. We're going to have fun at 4 p.m. Right before we do back-to-back gaming this Monday. Get to hang out with Brian while he does his. Get to hang out with me as I do mine. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.